Oh, wait. Hold on. My hair is messed up. Okay. We just watched... Hold on. Yeah, I don't like it because it's backwards. But anyway, so we just watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix, the new one. It was so good. To me. Was it good? You have to talk, Nyah. Dang.
No.
Huh?
No.
Then why you say yeah? Anyway, so she don't be wanting to talk. I just asked her, so you want to get on live and talk about it? She said yeah. So anyway, it was good. Now I don't know if I want to do it no more because, well, I want to do it, but now you just fucked up my video that I was finna do. Because why you not talking if you in the video? See, she irritated. Like the other day, she told me she want to do the TikTok with me, and she gonna only put like the side of her face in it. That's not giving. Huh? And she over here eating chips. Okay, but anyway, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix is good. It's right now it's number 3 on Netflix for the trending thing, whatever. But yeah, it's good. So she want to talk about the black guy that died. I want to talk about, first of all, I want to comment. It's always crazy. They make sure they kill the black. First of all, they only put 1 or 2 black people in these movies, and then they kill them. But I just wanted to comment on that part. I want to talk about how the fucking girl died at the end. That was irritating. And if you tell them that was first, right? He died first.
Yeah.
So tell them what you want to say about the black guy dying.
I was kind of mad that he died first. Keirra, see, this one I want to talk. I'm not talking. You irritated.
No, I'm not. I'm not laughing at you. Just go. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at.
What?
I'm laughing at something else.
What?
Just talk.
No,
I'm laughing at something else. I'm laughing at the guy that died.
That's not funny. You talking about the black boy?
Yeah.
How is that funny?
No, I'm not laughing at that.
Keirra, that's not funny.
So talk about it then. Tell them why it wasn't funny.
He died first in the movie, and they slashed his jaw. You understand?
Yeah, it is.
That's all.
No, that's all you wanted to say? Really?
What?
So you better be think about another person's death, because you got to talk about more than one thing, okay? So next thing I want to talk about, we skip it through the movie. We ain't going in order. Don't watch this if you want to watch it, because we gonna talk about it. So I want to talk about the very end when the girl died. Chainsaw literally pulled her out the car and chopped her head off with the chainsaw. I think that was so uncalled for, because they didn't have to kill her sister like that. And I also think that the way he grabbed her out the car was too superficial, because it would have took longer. The car was already driving, so I feel like...
But it was driving slow.
Well, yeah, it was driving slow, but I feel like in real life, if somebody had a chainsaw in their hand and they chainsaw a window open and the car is moving some and you going to grab a girl. First off, didn't she have her seatbelt on? Then the girl said, put your seatbelt on.
She didn't have her.
She didn't have her. See, wear a seatbelt. See, if she would have worn the seatbelt, she wouldn't have got snatched up out the car.
Yes,
but,
she would.
No, she wouldn't, because she would have had the seatbelt on. But anyway, so I guess she didn't put the seatbelt on. I was finna say, that was a part that they messed up in the movie, but Nyah said that the girl didn't even put the seatbelt on. But her sister just had said, okay, put your seatbelt on, when she put the car in auto drive or whatever to back home, which was 7 hours away.
Keirra, but if it's just around your waist, he could still pull you out, even if you got a seatbelt.
I don't think so.
Yes, he could.
In real life,
the way
that quick though.
Keirra, the car was driving super duper slow.
And if she would have had her seatbelt on, it would have been right here. He would have never been able to. She's skinny and all. He would have never been grabbed her out.
Grabbed her like.
No, he wouldn't have. Anyway, I just felt like the ending part was so superficial, and they didn't have to kill that girl's sister like that. And the way the sister just gone come up out the sunroof like that and just go.
He couldn't do nothing.
Well, I wouldn't have got up out the car either, even if it was useless. Well, he had killed her anyway already, so she couldn't help her anyway. She was dead. Exactly. But I wouldn't have ever stopped the car, got out the car, nothing like that either. I would have been gone.
Oh yeah, and then
she should put her seatbelt on. That's like me. If I tell Nyah, put your seatbelt on, we finna go, and we know we running away from a killer, and she gets snatched up out the car because first off, she didn't put the seatbelt on like I just told her to. That right there, I would be like, see, I told you to put the seatbelt on. He would have been.
That is her younger sister, though.
Oh, the one that was driving was the one that was younger. That's funny though. That's weird. Oh, cause she had a cut. How was she driving if chainsaw? Oh, it was on autopilot. But still, she had her ankle cut. That was weird.
That's why I said how was she walking? And her freaking ankle looked brand new.
Damn, my hair looked like a spider.
Oh yeah, I was trying to say about the girl that survived too. The way she died.
The girl that survived, the way she died. What you talking about?
The girl with the blonde hair.
Okay, so that's your next person you want to talk about?
The girl with the blonde hair. She survived the last Chainsaw Massacre.
I was gonna say.
And then she how did she die?
How did she die, or how did she almost die?
How did she die? Oh yeah, her bullet ran out. She had a gun and then the bullets ran out.
Oh, why I thought you was talking about the black boy finna be wife. I thought that's
I said the girl that survived the last one.
Oh, that's why I said the girl that survived. That didn't make sense the way you said it, but okay. So she talking about the girl from the first Chainsaw Massacre that was a sole survivor with the blonde hair. She was in this movie and she was old. Kind of like a Michael Myers, Halloween, Laurie Strode type stuff going on. Basically, that's what she's saying. Technically, we thought she was dead at first, but then she really wasn't all the way dead. But he put the chainsaw in her stomach and lifted her up and like that, and then threw her. Right?
No, they ran him over.
Oh yeah, and then the girls, the lady literally gave them the car and told them to leave, and they sitting there watching her die. Instead, this whole movie, there was so many instances where they could have all survived and left, but instead everybody wanted to be dumb and stick around and all this kind of stuff, which of course that's for the movie to keep going and be the movie or whatever. But still, it was so many, just like in Halloween, it was so many instances where the killer could have got killed, but people was being dumb. They was stalling. So she just had gave them her car so that they could have a way out, because they didn't have a way out because he messed up the bus, right? They literally watching her die. So she gonna decide to go try to hit him with the car that the girl just gave them to get away. That's dumb. So she tried to hit him. Tell me why he threw the chainsaw at the freaking window shield, and it made them like crash over, and they crashed in the car, and then the girl was stuck in the car because the thing went through the car and stuck her in the leg, so she couldn't even get out. So he was finna kill her, but then the sister came, thought she was finna be the hero, talk about something, boom, but it was a pew because it wasn't no bullets in it. And then he's like, I'm about to fucking kill her. Then he started running after her, so she started running too. Then the sister that's stuck in the car that almost just died, screaming, what'd she say? Melody, screaming. Whole time her sister could have been straight up dead, and she could have been next again, and she's sitting there steady calling her name. Then just as Chainsaw Massacre was about to kill her, the girl that we thought was dead from the first Chainsaw Massacre, she wasn't all the way dead, so she got the gun. She was like, pew, pew, pew. Shot him. So, then after that, no, we're going to leave them alone. So, the girl I thought she was talking about at first, so in the beginning, one of the first people, the first person to die out of their group was the black boy's finna be wife, so fiance, even though he didn't say that. But we gonna assume she was the fiance. I ain't gonna lie, she looked like she was a little bit pregnant when he killed her, but they ain't say nothing about it, but she did kind of look pregnant. But I think it's because for the special effects for the movie, they had to put that stuff on top of her own stomach, so it made her look a little bit bigger. I think that's what it was. So, the reason why Chainsaw Massacre trying to kill them, right, is because they caused his mom's heart attack type stuff, and she died in the back of the car. So he wasn't on no type of like trying to kill people. He was in the back of the car with the police officers. Like I said,
But it was his mom's fault at the same time.
yeah, it was his mom. It was their misunderstanding. Yeah. It was their misunderstanding and the mom's fault too. So they had saw the Confederate flag, the black boy and the girls that was coming there to buy the town or whatever, they saw the Confederate flag and they was like, we got to get that down. The people coming, the contractors, people coming to come try to buy the town, and if they see this racist flag, they not going to want to buy it. So they was trying to get the flag down, so they went inside the house. So that's how they met all of them. So they didn't know, though, that they didn't have the deed to the house and that somebody lived there, which was the mom and Chainsaw Massacre guy. But he was like acting like a normal person. His mom was sick, and she had told him in the beginning, she was like, I'm fine, go back to your room. He went back to his room and listened to his mom. Then when they was talking about this isn't your house, we have the title and all of this kind of stuff, and she was like, no, I paid it off, I paid it, it's mine. And they're like, no, it's not, you gotta leave.
But they ain't know.
Even the police officers, though, came and told them that they had to leave. But then turns out, though, that she really did have the title to the house. Later on in the movie, the girl found it, but everybody was thinking that they told them to get out and that they didn't have the title, but she really did have the title, which how the police officers telling her to get out too and didn't know that she had the title. That didn't make sense to me either. But so then she was throwing up, she couldn't breathe and stuff because they was making her get out the house, and then she started going into, I guess, cardiac arrest or something like that. So the man came down the stairs, picked his mom up, and she in the back. So that's how they got in the truck. And the black boy's wife, well, finna be wife, was the one who was like, I'll go with her to see what happens and how it goes, whatever, because technically they was involved in it. So the mom died in the back of the car while the Chainsaw Massacre guy was holding her, right? So he started trying to help her. He started putting the oxygen on, putting the mask on her face, being a helpful child, trying to make sure his mom don't die because she technically just died. And so he sat, and then what ticked him off was, that's what ticked him off because his mom died. But what ticked him off was the police officer that was sitting in the back. So it was one police officer sitting in the back with him and one police officer driving. And the girl was in the front next to the other police officer that was driving. So when she noticed that the mom died, she texted her friends that was back by the house telling them the mom just died. But they didn't see it yet because they wasn't by their phone. The phones was on the bus and they was outside. So they didn't even know what was going on. The police officers that was sitting in the back of the truck touched the Chainsaw Massacre guy's hand when he was trying to shake the oxygen because he thought it wasn't working or something because his mom wasn't waking up because she was dead. And as soon as the guy touched him, he went numb or something, because then he just stopped. He looked at his hand, looked at the guy, looked back at his hand. Then he snapped the guy's wrist open, like bones poking out, blood squirting all over the place, squirting on the girl in the front. She started screaming and stuff. Then the police officer that was driving was like, what's going on? What's going on? So, like I said, his bones were sticking out. So, Chainsaw Massacre guy went, boom, making his own hand and bones stab him in the neck to kill him. And the girl just sitting up there, like that. So, then the guy tried to put his gun out because he was dying. So, he was trying to shoot him. But Chainsaw Massacre and himself dying made him shoot the police officer that was driving. So, then he was swerving off the highway, and they went into the ditch. And then they hit the thing, and then boom. At first we thought they was dead, but they really wasn't dead. So then she woke up.
Except the first police.
The one that was driving. Oh no. Oh yeah, we didn't think that the one that he had just killed was alive. The one in the back, we knew he was dead. But the police officer in the front and the girl in the front, we thought they had died. But then she opened her eyes. And she was alive, and she looked over, and she thought he was dead too. So then Chainsaw Massacre. So that's how nobody knew that he was gonna kill them, or that he was gonna do no crazy stuff like that, or that he was even Chainsaw Massacre, right? Because you know that he had Leatherface. Oh, that's his name, Leatherface. So he didn't have nobody's face on him. He looked like a big old normal person, like, yeah. So he cut his mom's face off to wear it as his own face. That was just crazy. So while he was sitting there cutting the mom's face off in the back of the truck, but outside the truck, the girl
trying to get out.
Yeah, the girl was thinking of a way to get out. But then the police officer woke up and started making noises and stuff. And so Chainsaw Massacre came back around and killed him. And so she was like acting like she was dead. But then how did she die again?
Trying to get out the door. I mean the window. And Chainsaw Massacre was behind.
Yeah, so she was trying to get out the window because he broke the window.
When he killed the dude.
Yeah, when he killed the dude, he broke the window. So at first she couldn't get out because the doors was jammed or whatever. Well, hers was. So then she started trying to crawl over him to, get out. Then she turned around. Something, I guess, just told her to turn around. Then she came out the frame, and then we got to see that he was standing right there looking at her. So then he went, boom, dragged her back over there, choked her, then stabbed her with the glass, I think. And that's a knife. Oh yeah, I feel like probably the knife that he cut the mom's face off with. Ew, that's disgusting. But then that's why I said she kind of looked pregnant. But I think now that I think about it, it was just the special effects because he stabbed her in the stomach, and it was showing her skin basically.
Yeah, when did you get that?
I don't know. And then he stabbed her in the stomach and was like that. It was so sad. So then none of that. So now the black boy didn't even know that his wife died, and they didn't know that nothing was going on. Then they got on the bus, and the girl finally saw the text messages about the mom dying. And so she was telling the black boy, she was like, the mom just died. This is all our fault, whatever. He was like, no, it's not. And she was like, well, then show me that you had the deed to the house. And he was like, okay, come with me. So he looking through all his little paperwork, and it's super organized, and he can't find it. So then she was like, where is it then? And then he was like, it must be back at the office in Austin, 7 hours away basically. But he was claiming that he know that he got it. So then she was like, well, if we don't have it and she has it, then it's in the house. So then they stupid selves, the black boy and the sister, the one that ended up dying, they went back into the house, and she was looking for the deed. So she went in the mom room, and she started opening the mom's stuff. So before the mom died all the way, she told Leatherface not to go in her room. Tell me if you think he listened. No, he didn't listen. So she found the title to the house, and it had the mom's name on it. So she knew that the whole time they was just in the wrong, because that lady did have the title to the house like she said she did. And she just had a heart attack because she had the heart attack and started dying when the police told her to get out. They was forcing her out. And then that's how she died. So it was their fault, and now she knew that it was her fault. So now Leatherface coming back because he's trying to kill them because he knew that his mom died because of them. So she was trying to like get all the stuff or whatever. Then the black boy was downstairs looking through stuff, but he didn't find it. Like I said, the girl found it in the mom room. Then he started hearing the chandelier. No, he started hearing the pots and the pans that's over the table in the kitchen, hanging up. He started seeing them and hearing them clinging. So he turned around. He like, why is it clinging, basically? So he walk over there. He heard something, but he was like, he called out her name, Melody. I think that was Melody, right? Something. I don't even know. The sister that's going to die at the end anyway. So he stopped it from moving and clinging. And as soon as he stopped it from moving, he looked in the reflection of one of the pots, and he saw Leatherface, because now Leatherface got the face of his mom on, and he's like, what the fuck? And he turned around, and then Leatherface went, boom, grabbed him, boom, slammed him to the table, boom, sliced him open. We thought he sliced his neck open. We thought he was dead, just gone. He started running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Then he fall on the floor. his blood just pouring out of him like crazy. But you couldn't see where he got it at, but it looked like it was his neck, but it wasn't. Because then he finally woke back up some time later, so she finna get caught up in the room because Leatherface went back upstairs. So she hiding in a closet, and Leatherface go in the closet because he's trying to get his mom's stuff. So he grabbed one of his mom's dresses and he put it on him, and he was smelling it and stuff, basically grieving because he just lost his mom and he don't know what to do, basically. But then something happened that caught his attention. Oh, the people that was on the bus, all of the people that was outside, they was making a lot of noise. So he looked out the window and he saw them and he got mad because now he knew he needed to find them to kill them because they the reason his mom just died. So then she did something. No, the boy, he got out the car. He got up from, getting his stuff cut open. So then he coming out the house. Then we noticed that it's not his neck. Leatherface literally chopped his whole, like, from here to here. Like, his whole mouth just drooped down like crazy. So they see him walking. They've been wondering where they at the whole time. And it started storming. So they was inside the bus because it was raining, right? They see him walking down. So now the guy also see him walking down too. But the guy took the keys from them some time later because he was saying, like, if y'all don't show me that's why they started looking for the deed too, because the boy was like, I'm not giving y'all keys back until y'all show me the fact that y'all really did have the deed to the house and that y'all wasn't the cause of her death, basically. Or y'all was not in the wrong for causing her death, at least. So that's why another reason why the girl was like, no, show me it. So he saw the black boy coming down the street or whatever, so he started talking to him, and then the boy kept going away. So he like, how you gonna keep walking? I'm talking to you. But as he get close, he see all of this blood just running down everywhere. So he like, what's wrong? Then the boy turned around. Then that's when we all saw how his face looked, and it was like what movie is that? Like, where? I think it's like Chainsaw Massacre. No, not Chainsaw Massacre. Saw, when he put the thing in their mouth, and if they don't get it in time to unlock it, it go open their shit up like that. That's what his shit looked like, but only on one side. So then next, this what happened. He was like, oh my god! But the only other black person in the whole movie, she was right there, and she saw him on the ground dead, and she was like, oh my god! So she ran back to the bus, told them to lock the door, to close the door, or whatever. And the other boy, he went inside the house because he was like, because he knew that's where he just came from. So he had a gun, so he went to go in the house to go see what was going on, right? So now by this time, the girl that was hiding in the closet, she hiding under the bed now. And Chainsaw Massacre is beating on the wall with the sledgehammer to get inside the wall. Turns out he was trying to get his chainsaw. That's why the mom told him not to go in her room, because she had hid the chainsaw in her wall, and he knew that. So he didn't even listen. He went in there, got the chainsaw out the wall. But now the boy coming up the stairs, and it's creaking. So he know he coming, and the girl under the bed know he coming. So then he coming by the door, Chainsaw Massacre running around the corner of the door so he can hide behind, act like he not in there right there, so that he can basically jump scare him. So when the boys start coming towards the door, the girl kick her foot from under the bed and make the mirror be able to show him that he behind the door that he finna walk into. And at first he was like, what the fuck? And then he saw in the mirror, saw Chainsaw Massacre hiding behind the door. But as soon as he saw it, Chainsaw Massacre coming around the door and was like, boom, 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 trying to kill him and stuff. So the boy at first was holding his own, but then Chainsaw Massacre hit him in the knee with the sledgehammer, and his whole knee went back like I don't even know how to I don't even know how to explain it, but it just went like it was just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Let me see. It was like, look at this cup. His knee was straight, right? Then this the front knee. His knee went like that. And then he was still holding his own after that. He was trying to, kill him and stuff, trying to get him down. Then he pushed him into the window, Chainsaw Massacre into the window, but it was bars behind the window, so they ain't fall out. But now it was sharp edges all around where they was at. So Chainsaw Massacre noticed a big one right on the side of him, so he was just like, and made his head went boom. The guy fell on the floor. He was finna die. And then he saw the girl under the bed, of course, because he already kind of knew something because she had moved the mirror or whatever. So he went on his pocket, and he grabbed the keys that he took from the other people so that they could leave. He took them from them in the beginning when he was like, y'all caused her death or whatever, show me the DA, and then I'll give it back, basically. So he trying to get the keys and give it to her under the bed. And Chainsaw Massacre went boom, boom, smashing his head in with the freaking sludge hammer.
He didn't know she was under there.
Yeah, but the Chainsaw Massacre didn't know that she was under the bed. But the guy was holding his hand out trying to give her the keys. But he didn't, Leatherface didn't even notice it. So he left out the room or whatever after he killed him, smashed his head in, didn't even care about his whole life. And so she finally grabbed the keys. She's finna go. But she on the stairs, on the creaky stairs, making all of this noise. Then she jumped down onto the stairs. So she didn't go around because that would have been stupid because the floor was super creaky. So she going over the railing trying to jump down like that. So she finally jumped down onto the stairs because it go around like that. She jumped down. It wasn't even that loud, but as soon as she hit the ground, she stepped back up. In the frame, he's standing at the top of the stairs now, so he coming. He throw the sludge hammer at her chest, and that shit hit her with so much impact. It went boom, and she flew down the stairs, fell on the floor, and went through the floor. In real life, would that have happened? I don't think so, but if it would have, she would have been hurt.
It was in Chainsaw? Yeah. Chainsaw.
It was just fucking wild. That's all I'm gonna say. So she fall through the floor. So then now he go back in that room. He go grab the chainsaw. He like zoom, 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 and they started doing it. So she was like, I gotta go, but she couldn't get out the thing, and he was finna kill her. So she start crawling under the space up under the stairs, and he pushing the chainsaw through, cutting her and stuff. So she get into one of the corners. He cutting down. She starts screaming, don't ever do that. All of the people in this movie, they start breathing heavy and screaming like people do in horror movies. And he be killing them. So she started, ah! And he cut her leg. So then she hear her sister calling her. And she like, oh no, she can't come in or whatever. So now finally, Chainsaw Massacre hear her sister too calling her. So he start going that way too. So she hurry up, start going that way. She was like, come get me, come get me. So the sister see her underneath the floor or whatever, so she take off the what is that called? The vent, yeah. So she take the vent off so the sister could come out. So now they running, but Chainsaw Massacre coming too. So the black girl see what's going on, right? No, actually she don't see what's coming on. She just see them running down. Right. So then she told the boy that was sitting in a freaking seat to wake up so he could open the door. So they open the door for them. She get on. They close the door. But then the fucking boy gonna get off the bus to go see what. Oh no, they start driving. She told him to start driving. He started driving, right? But Chainsaw Massacre start chainsawing the bus, so it stopped. And so he get out. Yeah. So then he get out like an idiot, and they didn't close the door. As soon as he get out, the black girl trying to see what's going on or whatever. Chainsaw Massacre. We didn't even hear nothing happen though. Chainsaw Massacre threw the head onto the bus of the boy that just had came out, and she goes, oh, and she started backing up. Didn't close the door, nothing. Just start backing up, open the curtain to the back of the bus where everybody at, and she just moving slowly but surely, going back there, backing up, terrified, and he just following her right in the path, and all of them like, what's going on? So this is the funniest part of the movie why we even watched it, because of the trailer. So the black girl going back all scared, she was like, run. And they like, what's she talking about? Run? Because nobody telling the rest of the people what's going on. No communication at all. Run. The black girl didn't even tell him and at first that she just saw the black boy dead on the side of the freaking bus. Like, she didn't tell him nothing. So all of them on the bus not knowing nothing that's going on, basically. Didn't even know about the woman, the mom dying or nothing, because they wasn't there yet. So then Chainsaw Massacre come behind the curtain because, like I said, she closed the door. She leading him exactly where they at. All of them turn around. They think it's some type of joke. They grab their phones. Everybody put their phone up, start recording him. Everybody on live recording him. And he was like, we're going to cancel you. So that was just off the dome. Tell me why Chainsaw Massacre looking at them like basically how I would have been looking at them too. Like, what the fuck? He turned the chainsaw on. Now the guy that just said that he was going to cancel him, now he get the idea. This ain't a fucking joke. Chainsaw Massacre, boom, stabbed his ass with the chainsaw. Then everybody, look, and they wanted to make Gen Z looks so stupid. The people on the comment section of his live talk about some, that looks fake. Y'all are so lame. It's fake. It's fake. All the comments say basically that it's fake and stuff. Somebody said, so is this for real? And they only had like 1,000 or something views, but it was going up. He started literally massacring the whole bus. It's like probably like 15 people on that bus.
No, more than.
Oh, okay, so probably more than 15 people. He started shroom like Michael Myers in the new movie. I feel like they was copying. But anyway, he started shroom, cutting people's arms off. People walking around with no arms, screaming.
Legs.
People, yeah, legs. People on the bus, on the floor. People, they trying to get out, don't know how to get out. They at the windows trying to get out, banging on the windows, like, open the window and get out. That pissed me off. Like, then the black girl, I thought she was going to live because she hadn't died and all that time. He massacring people off the bus, right? Tell me why she finally come to the front, open the window. The whole time a motherfucker knew how to open the windows, just let everybody on the bus die. So she tried to crawl out the window, and she halfway through the window, and he chainsaw her body in half. I was like...
Oh, yeah, and then the girls got out.
Oh, so the two sisters was hiding in the bathroom, and it was an escape at the top of the bathroom, so they started going out. The first sister, the one that's going to survive, she got out first, and then he started since he didn't kill everybody in the whole freaking bus now, he started chainsawing through the bathroom trying to get them, and she couldn't get out. So she had the keys that the boy gave her, and she stabbed him with the corkscrew, and so basically he had the keys, so she trying to get out. They on top of the bus, they run off the bus. Then what happened after that?
The girl came.
Oh, so then that's around the time the girl from the first Chainsaw Massacre, she came back into the scene or whatever. So they screaming and running, telling her they gotta go, we gotta go. And she's like, no, he killed my friends. I gotta kill him. Here go the keys, leave. And then, like I said, then that's when Chainsaw Massacre came. She could have shot him. She could have shot him and killed him. So he went back into his house. So she went into his house. He was sitting on the bed, and she could have shot him. She had the whole shotgun, could have shot him. But he's sitting on the bed crying, basically still mourning because, you know, his mom just died. So he over there sad and shit, and he just killed a whole bunch of people. So he probably feeling remorse for it too. But he's still sad because his mom died. So she holding the gun to him, and he looked up at her, and she was like, do you remember me? He looking at her like, bitch,
Do you
no.
remember my friend?
Yeah, so then she started naming off all her friends' name and shit, basically trying to make him remember her. The whole time she got the shotgun right there, could have killed his ass, boom, to the dome. It would have been over. The movie would have been over. She would have been a hero, everything. Instead, she trying to make a motherfucker remember her. He don't even know who the fuck she is. She look old as fuck. She's like, shh, he don't know. So he look at her. The girls in the fucking car still screaming and yelling.
You hear them all the way.
Wait, maybe that's because at that point she actually didn't give them the keys and tell them to leave. She had them locked in the back of the car actually. So they started screaming, whatever. Yeah, so I messed up on that part. So they was in the back of the car at that point, and she was telling them to wait for her basically because she was gonna go kill him.
And be quiet.
Yeah, and be quiet. But they in there screaming. So them screaming made him know that he didn't kill him and that he could still kill him, like for killing his mom. So he leave her. So he don't give a fuck about the lady holding the gun to him because he don't know who she is. He walked past her. He walked past her and go outside, and she just basically like in awe because he didn't try to kill her and he don't even remember her. So he get back outside finna try to kill them girls. So she tried to shoot him, and she was like, "Remember me now, motherfucker." And then since now she being a threat to him for real and tried to shoot him. I hope they did not just see that you only got that.
No, that's why I had this hope.
Probably. Anyway, so now since she just tried to kill him, now he's finna try to kill her. So then that's how he got the chainsaw and like boom, tried to kill her ass. And she had gave him the keys whatever to leave, and they didn't. They did try to run him over, like I said. They did try to run him over, like I said, but he threw the chainsaw at them. I never had the original kind before. But yeah, so then that's when they crashed into the warehouse looking thing, and the sister was pinned to the car. She told her sister to leave. And her sister, the one that's not going to die, the one that's like the younger sister, she got PTSD because she was in a school shooting. So they had shot her and she was going to die, but she didn't end up dying. So she was like,
She was supposed to die anyway.
yeah, she was like, I'm supposed to die anyway. And the sister was like, no, I'm already, pinned to the car. He gonna kill me. I want you to run. So this is the part where I was like, Chainsaw Massacre came to the sister that was pinned in the car and was finna kill her. And then the sister came out with the other gun and went pew, pew. And there was no bullets in that bitch. So then he started chasing her. He ran with so much speed trying to get her ass. It was funny as hell because it reminded me of probably the last Jason that came out when all of a sudden he a runner now. He's running after people with axes and stuff. Like, he started running so fast. But then when Chainsaw Massacre was finna kill her, that's when the girl that he put the chainsaw through and picked up into the sky from the first one, she had shot him because she had bullets still in her pocket, so she had loaded the gun back up and shot him. So that's not the end of the movie. Some other stuff happened, but we're gonna skip to the end. Wait, you tell them about that stuff. You remember? She irritating. How? I'm at the part when the little sister got away. Because, okay, so I'm gonna keep going. So, since she shot him, he ran into this abandoned building because he was hurt. So the sister, she came over there and the lady told her to get the gun, kill him, don't be running because he's gonna haunt you and he's never gonna stop if you don't kill him right now. So the sister went in there to go try to kill her. Meanwhile, her other sister that's pinned in the car, steady yelling her name and stuff, like irritating the fuck out of my soul. Because if he wouldn't have got hurt and he would have killed the sister, he wouldn't have knew just to come back and kill her like that. And she over there screaming her name and stuff. So now the sister got the gun and she going inside the abandoned building, the warehouse looking place, to go find him. Anyway, so then now she looking for him, whatever. He set a little trap for her, basically. Put the chainsaw on so thinks she know where he at. He come from the side. As soon as she realized it's a trap and he not really right there, it's a big old bear or whatever. He come from the side, tackle her ass into the pool. Not even a pool, it's just like a hole in the floor with a whole bunch of water. Disgusting. So they get into the water or whatever. I can't wait to be in the horror movie. It's gonna be so fun. So they in the water. They in the water, under the water for a hot minute. I thought they asses was dead, but she finally jumped out, woohoo, and she trying to get away. She trying to crawl to the gun to be able to kill him. Soon as she almost there to the gun, he get out the water. He pulling her, trying to get her away. She get away. He grabbed the chainsaw, throw it on the ground, and it fuck up her ankle. So she fall right in front of the gun, and then she finna get it, and he walk around, and he kicked it. And he had the chainsaw in his hand, and he was finna cut her in half like he did the black girl on the bus. Then the sister came. The sister came and was jumping on her back. But at that moment...
His back.
Oh, on his back. On Chainsaw Massacre's back. So, then the sister that was on the ground, the one that had PTSD, she was going through a little episode of PTSD because she thought she was finna die again, like she almost died in the school shooting. So her ears was ringing, and she don't even notice the fact that her sister in there screaming, basically trying to help her and stuff. So she see it, and then she almost black out, but then she get back up. She grabbed the what was it?
Yeah, the girls. Remember he threw the sister.
Oh,
in the back?
Yeah, he threw the sister off of him and threw her into the thing and was gonna kill her. Then the sister got up, finally got her strength, and tried to kill him back.
He shot her.
Oh, yeah, so she shot her, boom, boom. She shot him, boom, boom, boom. He was almost finna fall back in the water. Then he was finna kill the sister because she ran out of bullets. Like always in movies, they ran out of bullets at the last minute that they needed it or whatever. So then he was finna kill her back. So the sister came with the chainsaw and went right in his throat. Yeah. Like, not even in his throat because he didn't die. It was like his chin and his mom's face. Boom. Straight in his face like that. And he fell back into the water. He was floating for a little bit, but that's how I knew he wasn't going to be dead because he was floating for a little bit. Then he, sank down. Then it started getting daylight. So now they got into the black boy's car. When I tell y'all, when the movie started, it was wild. So the black boy and the girl that he was gonna marry. She was white and she was like super pretty. And when the police pulled them over, like they was looking, you could tell like it was like a ironic type of moment because the black boy got a nice car and he the one basically buying the town, and he finna marry a pretty white girl. Basically, it was like a whole stereotypical like weird thing that they had going on or whatever. But so they get into his car and they laughing and they reminiscing and everything because they just survived and they think he's dead. But we saw that it had 10 more minutes left, so we knew that he wasn't gonna be dead. So she put the car on autopilot to go home. So the car started driving and they all laughing and stuff. Like I said, the sister that didn't die, that's not about to die, she told her sister to put her seatbelt on. She should have put her seatbelt on because literally 2 seconds later, as soon as the car started driving a little bit, it's like going probably 2-3 miles per hour because it's just starting. He bust through the window, pulled the sister out the car, and then the girl that was in the driver's seat, the littler sister, the one that's gonna survive, she stand up in the seat and go through the sunroof to see what's going on, and the Chainsaw Massacre guy literally grabbed her sister's head like this, like say this is her head. He grabbed her by her hair and went cut her whole neck off with the chainsaw, right?
It was spinning around.
Yeah, and then started spinning around like a victory, like a little lap or something. I don't even know. And the girl standing in the sunroof, like just screaming, like no, no, and calling her sister name, but her sister dead. And then basically the movie ends as the car driving itself.
You think everybody else at that bus stop?
I feel like it's probably some people that didn't die. They just
because he only that one.
Yeah, because he was chopping people's limbs off. There was a lot of people he really killed them. Like he really sliced them in the chest and stuff.
He had.
Yeah, the last 2 people I think that died on the bus that wasn't like the 2 sisters. It was a boy and a girl, and he had the boy on the chainsaw all the way through, and he smashed it into the girl, and then it killed them basically. So I feel like she'll probably be a survivor because the whole chainsaw didn't go through her. But yeah, so we liked it, the movie. It was good. We didn't know they was doing that. It's on Netflix, and it's trending right now. It's number 3. I just don't like how these people be making movies that have literal minimum black people in it. Probably just so that they don't get backlash of the non-diversity of it. But
right, like everybody on Jason, that's black.
Right. But yeah, it was only 2 black people on there, and both of them died. Yeah, it was weird. But other than that, though, it was good. Like I said, there was a few people making the stupidest decisions, and they could have killed him so many times. But of course, that's how you make a movie long-lasting and have suspense and everything, because you can't just let people kill the villain like right in the beginning all the time.
Right, that'd be boring.
Right. Or unless they have backup villains and stuff like that, or some type of storyline. Basically, it would be better if they killed the villain in the beginning, or in the middle at least. But yeah, pretty much the movie was good. What else? What else should we say? Yeah, I don't know either. It was good. Whoever wrote it, they did a good job. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it.
Yeah, you can have those things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever wrote it, they did a good job. I am glad though, because like I said, I'm kind of over the movie industry, like picking through, putting black people in their movies and stuff. But I am glad that this is one of the movies where the so-called black people in the movie are actually like, you know, black. Because a lot of people be trying to make it seem like they care about having diverse like cultures and stuff, and the things and the people, not things, but the people that they start calling black literally be mixed people. They don't be even black. They be literally so light-skinned, almost white. And they be calling it being diverse. I don't like that. But I'm glad that they had dark-skinned black people, even though they made them die. But yeah. We're going to do some more movie reviews when we watch more movies. Or when they come out with more movies. Ooh.
What do you smell good?
It do. I wouldn't eat it though.
It smells sweet.
But Who watched Euphoria? I'm in the know about the trend of Euphoria, but I'm not watching it at the moment. Like on HBO.
They're not sweet. They really not sweet.
Well, yeah, we not watching it. It's not because it's on HBO or whatever, but we on the trend. I don't know y'all saw my videos of me acting like Maddie. Actually, I was acting like all of them because a lot of I haven't done a TikTok that have Rue in it. Oh wait, no, yes I did. I didn't post it on my Dang, did I post that one on my YouTube channel? If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would say go subscribe to my YouTube channel, but if you already knew I had a YouTube channel, obviously, and you didn't subscribe, that means you don't want to, so good for you. I should be at...
The yellow ones is
Trifling. That's why I didn't get that one. No, that's why I only got the two. These are the best two colors. For Skittles. I heard that supposedly all of them got the same. That is not true. It can't be true. That supposedly all of them got the same taste. They don't. I got 277 subscribers on YouTube. And overall, I should be at 200,000 views overall on YouTube. Because I was just at 198,000. Oh, I'm at 218,930 views on my YouTube channel. Hold on. Booyah. Hell yeah. Y'all see that?
Here, you just signed the what? I'm getting all these yellow ones.
Because they trifling.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of funny. So now we have, wait, remember what I told you how many views we had on the video we did together? I said 3,000, didn't I? Yeah, we got 3,100 and something now. Dang. Okay, so now we finna get off this live. Nyah, all of these is trifling. Why did you...
No, they don't. I just wanted to taste those. Now the yellow ones.
Let me taste the yellow one. I don't like lemon flavor anyway. Ugh.
Yeah, I just told you.
It tastes like cleaning supplies.
I just told you they missed.
That's kind of funny. I have 576 returning viewers at the moment.
Keirra, can we watch
Charm, Nyah, no, you the only one that want to watch it right now.
I don't watch it.
I know you want to watch it. That's what I said. I don't want to watch that right now because you literally on all the parts that I just got finished watching.
H2O.
Yeah, we can watch H2O. Okay, so look how I get off from the movie now on my YouTube channel. Anyway, I got the U.S. and the U.K. as my top viewing geographies. India, Canada, and Germany for the last 28 days.
I'm done.
Let me see overall. Overall, obviously, the United States. Okay, so overall, it goes the United States, then India, then the United Kingdom, then Canada, then Germany.
Here, those things is just.
United States and India. Let me see. Let me look up India.
Here, have you tried these? Now these just.
Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna sound stupid or whatever, but is Native Americans, Indian, like from India too? Like, I feel like all of us originated on that plantation. We did. That's literally how it go. Everybody literally originated in the Garden of Eden, which was Africa, is Africa. But so yeah, and I'm asking that to say, because if Indians are Indian, that sounds so stupid because the way it come out is yeah. So Indian people are originated from India, basically. Anyway, if I'm right about it, well, actually I'm questioning it, but it sounds right the way it sounds. That means that I'm Indian and black. So African and Indian.
Indians.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know, that's what I'm saying. But that's Indian as in from the United States. United States people. But I don't know. To be honest, that's what I'm saying. So our Indian people that was Native Americans, though, the Indians of the Native American tribes and all those kind of stuff, originated from India. That's what I'm trying to say. Do that sound stupid? Hey, Shug. Dominique, I didn't even see that you. I didn't even see that you was on here, Dominique. And I said in the beginning that it was a spoiler that we was gonna talk about it. But I get what you mean, like in the comment section part. But I did say that in the beginning. What you doing? It's almost Shug's birthday.
It is?
Mm-hmm. He's a Pisces like our mom. His birthday is February 25th. So, in 6 days. But anyway, so that would mean that I'm African and Indian.
How are you back?
Black. You talk about somehow you African. Black. And Africa is, even though I know the people that's already watching this right now, like as it's live, y'all know this, but I'm saying it for the video because I'm posting on my YouTube channel. But Africa is a continent. So when people start talking about Africa and black people, first of all, Africa is the home for Arabs, Egyptian people, Saudi Arabia, South African, what else? North Africa is white people too. That's why white people can say that they're from Africa. I hate ignorant freaking Americans because they act so fucking dumb all the time. Like, they literally act so dumb all the time. But I'm finna get off this live so I can post this video on my YouTube channel. Because I'm not even talking about the movie no more. But like I said, I liked that the movie. It was good. And Dominique, how you gonna see the movie already? And you know we both like horror movies. And you didn't tell me. Because I just found out today. Wait, it say 2 people. Now it say 1 person on here now. Which 1 person? Shug?
Can't you see?
No, it don't show me the people.
I thought
It
you
only
got press on 1. Oh,
No.
Keirra, press X.
No, it don't work. I'm trying to tell you, it don't work like that. I only can see. The only reason why I can even see what people comment is if I scroll down past me looking at the screen, what it's showing. That's why I don't be knowing when people commenting. If I was on the phone, I feel like that's when they show me who on and stuff. But I'm not on the computer. Well, Shug, I'm happy that you're about to be officially all the way grown. Because now you will be able to buy drinks. Don't become an alcoholic. But have fun. But don't become an alcoholic.
Now 3 people.
Now 3 people. Well, Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Do we know each other in real life? Just asking, because I actually do know a few people whose name is Brandon. But no, for real, I'm finna get off here. I just made it on YouTube. I mean, I made it on Facebook because I want to put it on my YouTube as an upload instead of a live. So, I'm gonna talk to y'all later, or probably not actually, except for Dominique and Suge. I don't know you. Yeah, I get that taste in it. Yeah, I would too. So you can know which one you like. So when you go to a bar or something, you'll know like, oh, let me get a rum and ginger beer. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be like, let me get rum and ginger beer. Some people be like, let me get vodka and a Red Bull. That's the only thing I ever heard people ever say, especially like on movies. They be like, let me get a Red Bull vodka or a vodka with Red Bull. But I like ginger beer, so I know I'm gonna probably get rum and ginger beer. Oh no, actually, I don't drink. I'm underage and I don't drink, but I just know the ingredients of stuff, so I'm imagining which one I'm gonna like, right? And I feel like I would like a Mai Tai. Yeah, I feel like I like Mai Tai. I feel like Pink Whitney. Nobody should drink Pink Whitney because I've heard that Pink Whitney have people too drunk and having them do stupid stuff and then hungover the next day. Yeah, this my sister. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna wait till it say an hour because I'm about to get off of here so I can post it on YouTube. Y'all see how crusty my hair look? Y'all, I just got a new job. Guess how much money I got in my bank account? Period. $2. I got about $20 in quarters because we gotta get on the city bus and because we got washed. But I literally got $2. And I just started my job the other day. My new job. And my old job, the one that I quit because I thought I was going to be moving. Especially. And because people was irritating too. But mostly because I thought I was going to move. I tried to get my job back, bro. Tell me why. First off, the manager never called me back and I left a message. The new store manager acting like she busy or whatever. They keep telling me she's busy right now, even though I freaking work there, so I know what people being busy mean. But anyway, I don't even want it back now, so I don't even care no more. But one of my coworkers when I worked there who quit before I even quit, she worked back right there right now. I'm not hating, I'm just pointing out the facts. But that new store manager, and she was giving me dirty looks when me and my sister came in there too. And you know, in the beginning of people having like an issue with you or like giving you negative energy, at first that's that shit where it's like, nah, you tripping, like they didn't do nothing, like what are you talking about type stuff. But then little shit like this happening is like, yeah, motherfuckers is obviously pressed about fucking something. I'm gonna be working at Arby's. So y'all know when teenagers get their first job, they usually work that first week to get that first paycheck and then they quit. I've never been really that type of person. I'm more like the work there for a month or 3 months and then quit type of person. Only because if I know that this ain't what I want to be doing for real, I don't want to waste my time. But when I went in there for my orientation, they was nice and it seemed like a good environment, so I feel like this one gonna be good. But I'm still finna keep playing the lottery because a bitch finna win the lottery and be a millionaire. Because ain't nobody finna be working no 9-to-5 motherfucking job to get money. I don't want to do that. I want to live life. And I know it's possible. I hate the people when I say stuff like this and they try every fucking thing to try to make me think that I'm fucking crazy and like everybody gotta work. No, the fuck they don't. Go look at fucking Kim Kardashian, bitch. Leave people alone. Look at fucking Paris Hilton. Look at Oprah. Look at Beyonce. Who's some other people that don't actually do stuff though? Well, they do stuff, but like they don't really do stuff. But yeah, it's possible. Those people are humans just like us. Like people need to. I really hate people that try to down people. because they want to live a certain lifestyle. Like, bitch, no, I don't want to be working 24/7 for my life to be, no, that don't even make me happy. It don't. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. Paying the bills don't make me happy. If you the type of person that paying the bills make you happy, going to go work and pay the bills make you happy, my bills being paid, obviously that makes me happy. But me working just because the bills need to be paid, no. I want to work because I love it. Not just because the bills need to be paid. That don't motivate me. Because fuck these people and their bills. Because I didn't make this shit up. And money ain't even real. But there's not even a video for this. But that's why I don't like being on live for more than what I'm talking about. Because then I start going off about other stuff. But yeah, Arby's seem okay. Obviously, is that my end all be all goal? No. So as soon as it starts not feeling okay, I'm going to be dipping. But it seemed okay now. So I'm good with it. I'm not going in. I never go into a job not wanting to do it all the way. There's always a reason for when I get a job. And when I get the job at a certain place, there's factors to it that make me want to be there. Because I would never start a job knowing that I don't want to be there in the time that I'm about to be there. I know that that's stupid to do that because then I'm going to be miserable. And I don't want to be miserable, and that's what I mean. So I'm going to work at Arby's. And if it work out, I'm going to work at Arby's for however long it work out. And then when it don't work out no more, then I'm going to do something different. But I do want to start my own business. I obviously know that's my end all be all. I'm going to be my own brand. And then also have a brand and be a business or whatever. And I am a business type stuff, you know what I mean? But of course, you need startup money. And to get startup money, you have to have startup experiences. And that is a 9-to-5 job. That's what people don't be understanding too. It's like, that'll help you get your leg up. That's why if you look up every freaking person that's rich, not even famous, because being rich and being famous and being wealthy, all three of those things are three separate things. Because no, you can be famous and be broke. You can be rich and not be wealthy, and you can be wealthy and not be famous. So like, they all separate things. I want to be wealthy, meaning I want to have generational wealth. That means when I have kids, we ain't struggling. When they have kids, they ain't in the struggling mindset. I'm breaking that chain because I don't have that mindset. I will never let anybody make me have a mindset where I'm thinking like that I'm going to be poor for the rest of my life. Because who the fuck want to be poor? Hell no. I'm going to be rich. And I'm 20 and I want to be rich like yesterday. So my mindset on I'm rich and I know it's not going to make me rich. So my time and my energies and my efforts will not go all towards stuff that I know that's not going to give me the goal that I want of having generational wealth. But I do also know that you need to start somewhere, and you got to start wherever you at right now. And where I'm at right now is $2 in my bank account, but I'm not letting that get me down because guess what? Literally, like I said, go look at all the people in their beginning stories. They'll be like, I only have $500 in my pocket. I only had $30 in my bank account. Like, they literally tell y'all that story of like, that's how it started. My story finna be like, yeah, I only had $2 in my bank account. I used that $2 and I bought a lottery ticket because I knew I was gonna win, and then I won, and then I became a multimillionaire overnight. Boom. Period. And then I'm gonna be a movie star, and then I'm gonna be a business owner and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I do know, I've always known all my life, like, I'm going to be a billionaire. And if I'm not a billionaire, I'm on the side of, I'm dying for the biggest cause and I'm making a big movement. Either way, though, by the time I die, I'm in the history book. I'm already in the book of life. So I already know, like, by the time I die, I'm going to have a story. I have a story already, but by the time I die, it's a legacy. Because I'm not on this bitch, and I didn't go through all the things I went through in my life so far to die and not be a legacy. Hell no. I can't do that. Because God know that me and him gonna have a problem if he make it like that. So he know not to make it like that. Actually, she know not to make it like that. Because I'm a girl, so my God and my higher self is me. Boom. And it's yeah, so India is South Asian. It's in South Asia. See, that's why, no, for real, I'm just confused about the whole entire world. Like, this stuff just is not making sense to me. And one thing, before I get off this live, because we over an hour, how does it take so long to travel to the opposite side of the world if you could just go backwards and take literally the less amount of time? If we in a little globe and this is like a little circle, that means that technically, what's on the other side of the world? Korea, China, all of them people, that means they behind us a little bit. Like, that means if we was in a real circle, we ain't got to fly for like 2 days on a plane to get there. We should be able to fly the opposite way and get there in like, what, 13 hours? That don't make sense to me. What, we can't travel backwards?
17.
We can't go. That don't make sense. And that's like the whole Bermuda, what's it called? Bermuda, yeah, the triangle. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where the planes be disappearing and stuff. I don't think, that's why I don't be listening to these people, because they obviously either not telling us everything or they don't know what the fuck they talking about, because none of this shit be making sense when you really think about it for real. And people don't like when I start talking about stuff like this because they don't want to think like that. They don't want to think outside the box like that, but I can't be in the box. That's why I'm saying I can't work the way people be wanting people to work, because I'm not no motherfucking slave. They got me fucked up. Except for myself. Like I said, when I get my business or my brand, even though I don't want to have a business and do the same thing they doing and make other people slaves either, because that's stupid and that's a hypocritical like cycle. So I don't want to do that either. So I would run my own business all by myself, to be honest. But yeah, that's crazy. So India, Thailand, and China, all the way on the other side of the country, and it takes so long to get there, which means though, why it shouldn't take that long to get there, because they could travel the opposite way and get there in less time. Go towards California and go backwards, like, or is that, like, I'm confused. They don't be telling us stuff. Oh, but yeah, look at the Indian people. Yeah, and don't be making fun of Arabs and stuff, because especially if you black, because technically they on the land that we were supposed to be on, and y'all shouldn't be making fun of them. They're not terrorists. We are part of the terrorists, because as Americans, we are the Americans who technically are on the wrong land. You know? But anyway, okay, y'all have a good day. Bye.